Cat gives birth, then doctors realize they're not kittens. Musya the cat is one of the most well-known feline residents of Sadgorod Zoo along with the leopards, tigers, and lions. She has wormed her way into the hearts of the keepers and visitors of the zoo with her charm and cute little face. This is why when she was found that fateful day with those creatures stuck to her, nobody knew what to do with poor Musya. Zookeeper Alice was the one who first discovered baby Musya. On her way to work, she heard a meowing coming from a bush and looked inside. At first, Alice thought it was a moving pile of dirt. Then she looked closer. It was a tiny kitten, crying for help. As a zookeeper, Alice was a lifelong animal lover. She put the tiny kitten under her jacket and brought her to safety. This wouldn't be the last uncertain situation Musya was to find herself in. The baby Musya was in a sorry state when she was brought into the zoo's vet. Alice had found the poor baby shaking and terrified with icicles hanging from her nose. Amazingly, to everyone's surprise, Musya survived that first night, then the next. However, this wouldn't be the first time in her life where she would be found in a sorry state. The vets continued to watch Musya's condition over the next few weeks and she continued to surprise everyone. It was clear that this little cat was a survivor. "I knew the moment I laid eyes on Musya that there was something special about her," said Alice with a smile. Alice was soon to find out that her hunch about Musya was more than correct. As Musya recovered, she naturally became more curious about her surroundings. This worried the staff at the zoo as she could at any moment become dinner for something much bigger than her if she wandered into the wrong enclosure. Alice and the keepers did their best to keep Musya indoors, but inevitably, curiosity got the better of the cat and she slipped out. However, they never expected her to come back like this. "I love that cat with all my heart. When she went missing I felt like a part of me died," said Alice emotionally. "We spent 2 straight days looking everywhere for her and we just couldn't find her anywhere." Poor Alice. After discovering baby Musya and saving her life, losing her would be heartbreaking. The state that she found Musya in would leave Alice shocked to her core. As cool as a cucumber, Musya arrived back to the door of the keeper's office and pawed at the door to be let in. Alice couldn't help herself. She burst into tears on the spot. Her baby had come home. However, what her baby had been up to while she was away would change Alice's opinion of Musya forever. Musya was always an energetic, fun, and playful cat, but something about her had changed since she went missing. She was lethargic and slow, choosing to lie around napping rather than play with the keepers. Alice was suspicious. What exactly had Musya been up to when she went missing? Alice was about to find out. When Musya went missing for a second time, Alice was not worried. She had made her way home before, and she could do it again. She was a smart cat and Alice trusted her. However, when heavy rains and storms began, Alice began to worry about Musya, especially now that she appeared to be sluggish and sick. She decided to go out and look for her. She patrolled the zoo grounds, and then she heard it. A faint meowing coming from a bush, just like the first time she found her. Alice peered into the bush and could not believe what she saw in front of her. Alice marveled at the sight of her dear Musya with not only a litter of kittens, but a clutch of baby hedgehogs. All of the youngsters were suckling at Musya despite their spikes. It must have been uncomfortable for Musya, but her mothering instincts had kicked in. Alice had never seen anything like this in all of her years working with animals. So what became of Musya and all her babies? Musya's new babies had lost their mother and, while giving birth to her kittens, had come across Musya. Amazingly, she chose to adopt them and raise them as her own, despite their obvious difference to her kittens. "I knew when I found her in that bush as a kitten, she was special," smiled Alice. "I had no idea just how special she would turn out to be." Thank you for watching this fantastic story. Please tap one of the 2 videos on your screen for another amazing wonder stories.